Hey everyone, let's talk about the hottest cars that are just around the corner. Yes, they're all coming soon. So I'm not talking about like, the best cars of 2026 or like, here's the top 10. No, these are just cars I'm excited about and I'm pretty sure you will be excited about too. And I'm going in order of excitement. So I'll start with the Renault Duster. I'm almost tired of saying it's coming soon. Now finally we know it's coming on the 26th of January. If you haven't yet watched it, right here on this channel, you can go and watch the review. We were the first ones to have it and we had it last year. Yes, that's the Dacia model from Europe. I know this one's going to be plusher and hopefully a little bit more exciting. The sad news, no diesel. No diesel. I'm still hoping and really hoping that Renault surprises us with a hybrid at some point. All right, next up. It's the Maruti Suzuki eVITARA. That's just around the corner. In fact, we don't even have to wait till 2026 for that one. It's a car that we've already seen. So you pretty much know what to expect. What you saw at the Auto Expo, that's pretty much what we'll get, which means about 500 odd kilometers of claimed driving range on that electric with a nice, decently sized battery. That review actually, I just drove the car in the UK and that review is also live on our channel, so please watch it. That's a hot new review and that's a car that many of you will be very interested to know about. So very excited about that one, and Maruti is expecting big volume on this. I think that's the big thing here. It's going to go after like MG Windsor kind of volume. The Kia Seltos is a very hot car. Again, global debut happening here in India. And just like the last car, the first generation, this one, I'm expecting it's going to really charge up that segment. It's already a hot segment, compact SUV. It's already a car that's very popular. And once again, might just overtake the Creta and become the best seller in that space. With good reason. Lots of new styling expected. A lot of the existing engines will carry over, but you'll have that new 12.3-inch dual screen setup. So two big screens, like what we've just seen on the top-end Venue. And on the Ceros as well on the top end. So a more modern car overall, and maybe we're getting that hybrid finally from Hyundai Kia. First one to get it should be the Seltos. And again, like to know what you think about all of this. Now, for such information, remember you have to also subscribe to this channel. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, with that out of the way, let's talk about Mahindra. There are a couple of Mahindras actually on this list, but I'm going to start with the XUV 7XO. Let that sink in. Yes, 7XO is the rumor because like we saw with the 300 becoming the 3XO, this XUV is also likely to go that way. So 7XO will be the big facelift on the XUV 700. It's been long pending, very overdue, and it's high time that that came in. Same dimensions, same engines. So those things won't change, but the cabin is set to change big time. It's already pretty well loaded, that car. This one will bring in the latest, newest from the Mahindra stable, stuff we've seen with the EVs. So maybe Adrenox gets replaced by Maya and you'll get that 3-screen layout as well, the passenger screen getting added as well into that cabin. New materials, new colors, and some styling changes, of course. That goes with the territory for sure with a facelift. Expect the car to be pretty competitively priced also. Okay, and of course the 3-row version will continue. Next up, we have a car that's coming into a similar sort of a space, compact SUVs again, the Tata Sierra. Now, I'm actually very curious. Many people are talking about this campaign, the teaser that Tata's put out, where there's this whole thing about the nostalgia, the Sierra is coming back. How many of you really care about that? How many of you really had one growing up or in your neighborhood or have any connection to this car? So in many ways, it becomes like an all-new product. I'm not sure that the nostalgia will be enough to carry it, but I still think it's an important and very exciting car. Again, from Tata, we are getting ICE and EV. So we'll have both the cars coming to the market. They'll both look the same. The cabins should be similar, fairly well loaded. What we've seen happening with the Harrier EV, expect a lot of that. And also what we've seen, of course, with the Curve and Nexon to definitely carry over to this one as well. Fully loaded, that should be the big thing, and very nice looking car too. It does have a little bit of that retro styling feel as well. Now, the second Mahindra that I promised, XEV 9S, already teased and already expected. So we're talking about the 3-row version or the longer version of the XEV 9E. So the second XEV family member. And here you can pretty much expect what you've seen on these cars already, the EVs, to carry over But knowing Mahindra, there will be some little trump card, some little gimmick, some little extra that will be offered on this. First thing though I will say here is that it will be more luxurious. It will be a little bit more tuned towards the backseat drivers and owners. And finally, just rounding off my list is the Skoda Superb. Again, it was a car that was shown at the Auto Expo, so no surprises. The new generation's been out in Europe for some time, so you pretty much know everything about it. No diesel. Yes, there was all this talk about how the Kodiaq and the Superb might bring diesel back with the Skoda brand. Once again, thinking, you know what, we should just go with the smart sort of logic and not just what the party line is. Sadly, the party line exists, which means no diesel. But, you know, it's a fairly well-loaded car. There are lots of rivals in that space. The sedan space has slowed down a lot. But the Superb would literally be the only one in its class because all the other competing cars are disappearing, right? I mean, okay, you've got the Camry, but it's horribly overpriced. Here, with the 2-liter petrol engine, you'll still get the 7-speed DSG gearbox. So, a good amount of sophistication, larger touch screens, and maybe even features like massage seats. Let's wait and see. We saw a lot of that at the Expo, like I said. So that pretty much rounds it off. But a little wild card that I want to leave you with. It's a car that's going to come. Now, I don't know if it's coming soon, but it is coming. And that's, well, being called the Volkswagen Terra. We don't even know if that's the name they'll finally go with for this market. It is the name in Latin America, and it is a car that's very similar or loosely based, of course, on the Skoda Kodiaq. Now, the Kodiaq has had a very good run when it comes to volume. It's taken Skoda into much higher territory. It's done well. That car has been received well. All of you seem to like it. It's a nice enthusiast's subcompact SUV. So, of course, Volkswagen needs one. Little younger sibling to the Taygun. And you can expect a similar level as far as the feature spec and overall trim is concerned. But yes, of course, a more aggressive price tag as far as the Volkswagen portfolio goes. So react to all these cars. You want to go back and quickly look at them again? I'll wait, but I'd love to know your comments. Tell me which ones excite you the most or which one you're waiting for. And if there's a car that's not on this list that you also want to know about or think should be on this list, tell me that as well.